Okay, I wanted to react to something for a while. I usually don't like react to a whole lot of. I like to react to stupid stuff. Okay, like just stuff that makes you go what? You know what I mean? Where is it? I'm trying to find the video to react to. So oh crap, where is it? Damn it. I can't find it now. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. God, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. This is funny. Okay, and I'm just gonna react to this video. This guy wants to pass a 10 it's called civil rights hero destroys 10 commandments. Why do we need that? That could be a really very surprising spoiler. I don't think we do.
Christians on biblical principles. They'll say that that the First Amendment says that you can't have an establishment of religion.
That is absolutely not true.
The First Amendment has a thing where it's what do you say? The First Amendment what?
Christians on biblical principles. They'll say that that the First Amendment says that you can't have an establishment of religion.
Buddy, I'm not sorry to burst your bubble, but the First Amendment says you actually have a right to religion. You can be Christian, you can be Jewish, you can be Islamic. It does not matter. If it's a religion, it exists. You can follow any faith you want. That is literally one of the biggest core concepts of the First Amendment. Like, how could you get this wrong? What he just said is the absolute wrong. That's like saying, like, it's the absolute opposite of what, it actually is. It's like saying that the Second Amendment bans guns. It's like, dude, you cannot be any further from the truth. Like where did you get this mindset? I guess continue.
That is absolutely not true. The idea that the United States was founded on Christianity and Christian principles. I don't know who this guy is. He's an Oklahoma State senator,
oh boy.
I believe. And he's trying to basically put 10 Commandments posters in every single classroom.
Yeah, no thanks.
Psychotic. That's not the only thing he's doing. He's just trying to shove Christianity down everybody's throats. Despite the fact that the U.S. Constitution says
you have the freedom of religion.
Amendment, in fact, the first sentence of the First Amendment, Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. Something to that effect. Basically, Congress will not get involved in religion in any way. The founders had just come over from, England or whatever, wherever they were coming from. And there was a state church in England and other places. They didn't want that. They were forced to go to that church. They were forced to be a member of that. They were forced into those beliefs. And if they broke certain rules, like they blasphemed, if they committed adultery, if they did this or that or whatever, it led to repercussions, legal repercussions. The founders didn't want that, particularly Thomas Jefferson. He really championed the separation of church and state.
I agree, separation of church and state.
It's called the Establishment Clause, actually. And it's
breaking this down. Okay, I'm not really a religious person, but I know one of the biggest commandments is thou shalt not kill. Okay, speaking of kill, if you I just put melee damage, damn it. If you, okay, so now your ranching industry is basically in the shitter without the ability to kill animals, how are you gonna make food? Like, your ranching industry is dead. You cannot do that. Or there's other stuff. Like, I don't even know the commandments. I don't really mind or care. I'm sorry. It's just not my thing. You know.
I just recited. This guy has no idea what he's talking about, apparently. So what was it that he said exactly? Listen again. We'll listen to the whole thing.
The Ten Commandments is not controversial. Our entire structure of our government, our U.S. Constitution, was founded by Christians on biblical principles.
No, it wasn't. It simply was not. That is a flat-out lie.
They'll say that that the First Amendment says that you can't have an establishment of religion.
I would say that, yes.
But that's specifically applied to the federal government. If you go back and you read the state constitutions, read the Virginia Constitution of 1776, they specifically
yeah, that's the Virginia Constitution, not the American. Oh, there's a joke.
Wow. So he says the federal government can't establish a church, but the state governments can establish a church. This guy is a senator, and he doesn't seem to know how this works. The federal government creates the supreme law of the land.
Exactly. They're above everyone.
Says the states have to follow by default. Period.
Yeah.
So if the federal government enshrines in the Constitution that there cannot be a state church, that Congress shall have.
Yeah, federal is above everything else.
Religion,
yeah, buddy. Apparently you don't know your local. I'm gonna talk about like the guy who's the senator, not the guy who's talking right now. But by the way, here's how it changed. It goes federal, state, and local. For example, local is basically your town or your county. Then it goes to state, which is of course your state, and then it goes to federal, which federal is basically the one and all end all solution. Pants. They say basically goes, and they are the people you really don't want to be messing with. Yeah. You do not want to mess with the feds.
Applies to states too. If the federal constitution doesn't talk on the subject, then states can largely do what they want. Quick interjection, this won't take long. Finally, it would be awesome if you guys checked out my Patreon. All links are in the description, of course. Okay, back to the video. Roe versus Wade established people's right to get an abortion.
Die.
Casey was another case
Freaking
in the abortion
Barkins.
realm that established privacy
Not like
rights.
Barkins.
Once Roe v. Wade was overturned, it meant effectively the U.S. Constitution said nothing about abortion. For all intents and purposes, it meant that states could make their own decisions about
shoot.
this thing.
I have ammo.
But the federal constitution, our constitution, does speak on this issue. It does have things to say about separation of church and state. Congress shall make no law regarding religion or the establishment thereof, or whatever the hell it is that it says. It's pretty clear. It does not get clearer than that. And you know what happens? You know where the term separation of church and state even came from? Thomas Jefferson communicating with Danbury Baptist Church in Connecticut. Danbury Baptist was a grouping of churches, and they were unhappy with the fact that there was a Calvinist denomination in Connecticut that basically named itself a state church. It took over the area and kind of started forcing people to participate in its religion. Now, Danbury Baptists didn't want to take part in this Calvinist religion. They wanted their own. So they wrote to Thomas Jefferson.
No. There's this other video I want to see.
How come it's...
That makes me laugh. The fact when they were predicting Trump was gonna win and they lost, and all the evangelicals are freaking this shit out.
That election. You keep your doctors, but I'll tell you what, you are going to answer for trying to regulate the Lord's prophets. You with your big educations.
With your big with your big
Was he just like...
with your big education. I cannot with this, man. Like, dude, I'm sorry. The people that are like that literally worship Trump as a god, that is scary. Like, he's just a guy, okay? He's just a man. Like, he may not be as cool as the Bill in Capitol Hill, but he's just a guy. But, like, come on, people.
Moving them around.
Like whoever you like, but once you start getting to this level of worship, that's kind of creepy.
This just doesn't make any sense. Anyway, this is Robin Bullock, if you're unfamiliar. He got very upset when he found out that he was wrong when he prophesied that Donald Trump was going to be the president in 2020. And he blamed everybody around him except for himself. Didn't include himself anywhere in that blame game that he did. He blamed people with big educations, apparently.
The Lord's prophets. You with your big education.
This guy looks like a really bad version of David Grohl.
I have an associate's degree, a 2-year degree in substance abuse counseling. I apologize for my big education and criticizing you for being so deeply wrong. Anyway, he considers himself a Trump prophet, obviously. So I want to see what this dude's up to right now. He is guaranteed to be getting into some nutter buttery right now. As it turns out, he's really, really mad that people keep calling him fake. For what it's
You are
worth,
fake.
I actually like his aesthetic. I think it's pretty cool. I like the necklace, the black shirt. I like the leather jacket and everything. I think it's a really cool aesthetic.
Like, this is just horseradish.
Toss-up, like no one's really sure. Is that hair fake? Is that a wig?
Again, he looks like David Grohl.
It's
but,
always
you know,
exactly the same length.
He's like David Grohl's evil twin.
No matter what. So you have to wonder, I don't know. Anyway, listen to this. Mid-September 2023, he goes off on non-believers.
Stand up and say
yes,
there is
yes.
one God, and it's not according to my rules and my regulations, and quit doing your big fiery shows and your pulpits on Sunday morning. You accuse me of doing a show. You're the show.
He's mad.
Ass of religion.
Did he just say a swear? You're the one with your head stuck up the butt in the religion? It sounds like he said the right word, but he knew the wrong word to say was in there somewhere. And so he thought for a second he said the wrong word, but he didn't. So then he said the wrong word by accident. Are you following me? That's hilarious.
Out of the ass of religion.
So you got your head up the ass of religion. That's the problem. Get your head out of the ass of religion, and you wouldn't have an issue here. Quick interjection. I won't take long. Video.
Come on and be real. It's time that we're real.
Yeah, and real is Donald Trump won, right, Robin? And he's secretly the president of Earth, not of the United States, but of Earth. Is that right? And you parted the reflecting pool like the Red Sea with a little staff. Is that right? That's real, right, Robin?
Okay, you know, I'm gonna say it. You know, before I say this, I'm gonna say this right now, openly and clear. I am not Democrat. I am not Republican. I do not care for any of their sides. So I count myself as unbiased. But you know what? As much as I really hate to say it, I mean, as the polls go, apparently Biden won. You know, those are numbers. I kind of sometimes I try to find it, you know, hard to believe that he actually won, but I mean, he won, I guess. That's how the end of the day goes, buddy.
And we stretch out our rods and
You
hold
can
it out.
complain about him winning. Just saying that this is kind of taking it too far.
God is God. And there's only one blood, and it's not Mohammed's blood. It's not Buddha's blood. It's not anyone else's blood that you think it is. Sure as hell ain't no politician's blood.
Okay, I don't know what that means.
What?
Exactly. I don't know why he's talking about. What was it, Mohammed? Mohammed? Is that
Like,
what
are we about to get into some anti-Semitic stuff? Because you...
Mohammed, yeah, it's not Mohammed's blood. I don't know why he's talking about all this is
Well, yeah, where is this going?
seriously. By the way, you think I was joking about the reflecting pool, parting it like the Red Sea? No. I'm dead serious, and we're gonna look in a minute.
Hell has no blood. So anyway,
Wow, just like that. So anyways, okay. Anyway, remember I told you that he claimed to have parted the reflecting pool like Moses parted the Red Sea? April 26, 2022, gets on a live stream with Roger Stone and this guy named Steve Schultz. He runs this show, TheElijahList.com or whatever. Listen to what he had to say here.
Okay, on January 6th, 2021, you know, I was there.
On January 1st, 2021, I was there.
I love it when they rat themselves out. Perfect. Thank you.
So listening to President Trump speak, I was up by the monument, Washington Monument, and then the Lord told me, he said, now I want you to leave here and go down to the Capitol. So I...
Right, the Lord told him these things.
I cringe every time they say the Lord told me to do this. Oh, I chose to do it, but I'm just gonna blame it on my God. Oh, that actually sounds like a sin in and of itself, right? Like, come on. Like, isn't that kind of, you know, a sin? That has to be a sin somewhere to, like, lie that your God told you to do something.
Yeah, I just feel like going down to the Capitol right now, so I might as well. Why not? It was the Lord. It had to be.
I cannot believe people that say the Lord told me to do that. Because, watch, see, the Lord told me to play Borderlands 3 today. Okay, would you believe me? No, because I'm a little kid. But would you believe him? Like, I guess yes. I mean, I don't know what I'm trying. It's like, I don't get it. I just don't. Yeah, I'm just firing these guys. Hello, person who was watching.
Check out that body count!
Yeah. Where am I? I'm stuck. Oh. Dead. Uh-oh.
Hell yeah!
I think I ate too many Oreos. Uh-oh, here comes the big one. Oh, never mind. Kill this Farkid. I'm not a big fan of Farkids.
Freaking multi-kill, yeah!
Yeah, I definitely ate too many Oreos right now. My stomach hurts right now.
Tired of wasting cash on respawns? Look no further. I've got bullets with your name on them. Well, wait, that came out wrong. Happy to help. Always a pleasure.
I'm on a freaking roll! Hell yeah! Just feeding the birds.
There's no recoil on this thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Not long now.
What siren mods?
Passable skills, I suppose.
Yeah, probably have to. I'm gonna get off. I have to